Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 15 of Proxima Beyond. Last week we actually did quite some work and completed much of the hydrogen storage station, whatever we want to call it yet. I think this week we're going to be focusing on the same thing, which is going to be expanding on that. We're going to make sure that we get an access point to it, and we would like to also begin with some drilling, just to start preparing for a drill that will be drilling the ice when we need to refuel the station. All right, let's get outside. We're going to focus on our drill again today. And see what we can do there. It's still night. I should probably sleep and get through the night, but to be honest, we are under the ground, so it doesn't really matter. Let me turn my lights on here. So the plan is to have a drill here, to drill down, collect ice, collect this cobalt, all that. I've been considering also to pipe up here and put my engines down here. That means we might have to build our wall here instead. If I build my wall here, then we can put a door towards this area where we have our engines and maybe other things as well. We'll see. I don't want to go too big. As I said, this is just going to be the outpost, the ice outpost. So I don't want to have like a massive refinery. Otherwise, I'm already ending up with a large base on this ice moon, which is not the plan. So what I want to do, I'm going to have to take away these here. And I'm going to have to start from up there and bring my connector here so that I have enough space for my drill to clear up this area. So let's begin with that. And we're going to grind away these. There we go. And let's put a elbow here. Like that. And a straight pipe. And that will be our connection. That means I can grind these away and use these to weld you up. There we go. Let's say 9. We just need to staff the center. So we need 7 in total. The drill is 7 large. That means we're going to have 1 block on the left and 1 block on the right where we have space. That means 9, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be the center where our drill is going to aim down. All right, so let's put our pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then an elbow. Like that. Now, how much space do I have? If I would put a drill here. Let's see, drill. Let me just withdraw a bit so I can put that drill, and then we can measure how much space we have between the drill and the ice. I think that's just 1 block, and I think it's not even going to work. Because as you can see, the outline of the... Oh no, the outline is okay. But if I'm going to put a rotor there, that rotor is going to be lower. That means the drill is not going to fit there. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to make a little... what you call it? Structure setup before we do that. So let me just get a conveyor. Like this. And then I think we're going to put a hinge here. Like that. I'm going to retract my drill a bit. Like this. Then you have to go down. This. And then we need now a drill. Then we just need to wait until the hinge is ready for that. Like this. Let's put this a little bit on an angle again so it doesn't drill my own. Alright, if I now turn you on. Alright, and let's turn you on rotor as well. That can go pretty quick, I would say. As you can see, this is going to make a hole. And it's going to actually, this drill is going to open up to the left, which means it's also going to clear up this whole area, which is going to allow me to put drills downwards with an angle, so I can also open up the hole to the left and the right. Once that is done, we can then put a whole series of those drills as well. But let me do that. I'm going to just keep angling and switching the angle of that hinge, and then I'll be back with the next step. All right, so we have now cleared up this area a little bit. That means I will be able to put my drills downwards normally. What we might do instead is put a few drills that actually clean out the ice outside as well a little bit more. So we have the whole area, and that should probably allow us to put the drills all in a row, because that's only 6. We need 7. Now, I also forgot that I actually put this. This is not an advanced rotor. This is a normal rotor, which means it also didn't drill all the cobalt. I've been transferring over things bit by bit just to make sure that I can catch as much as possible, but we did lose some. So I'm going to stop you. I'm going to stop you. I'm going to transfer over everything here, and then we're going to replace this with the different design. All right, so now with this system, I'm going to bring this drill down. We're going to clear up this side. We're going to clear up this side. And that should be enough to put our drills then in one line. Velocity, bring you down. There we go. And now we just turn you on a velocity. There we go. Now you can clear up this area. And that should be enough. As you can see, I can't... Oh, I just turn on. We can't put a drill underneath here if I want to. Later, we will need to put a piston, but that's going to be for the next one. We're just going to have to slide bit by bit down to that position. In the meantime, while this is happening, let me just think about this. So what I'm thinking of doing is we're going to make a second wall here. That means I probably will change this ceiling to the same. So the ceiling is also this, maybe, we'll see. This is going to be a wall. This is going to be a doorway. This is going to give access to this place, so we can put a whole bunch of conveyors here. All right. Let's do that while this drill is doing this. Let's start with pulling some conveyor lines underneath here. And that's really just not pipes. One, 2, 3. One, two, 1, 2. That means we could put 2, 2. That should be enough to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 engines. I think that is definitely enough for... And then we just put another pipe prepared for when we want to do other stuff. And then in here, we're going to put the interior floors, which is 3. All right, now that is done, let's start focusing on the drill that also cleans up a little bit deeper. And I was first thinking of putting 7 drills in a row, but now I'm thinking about this. I think we might just work with a piston and 3 drills on the side. If that works. See, can I put a piston? I just want to see what do we have of space. Or do we do an elbow? See. Just an elbow is enough. Elbow with a piston on the side. But the problem is if I do this, then the piston is going to be probably too low for my drills, isn't it? Let me see. If I put a piston like that, and then I don't think I can put drills here because it's gonna be not deep enough. Yeah. Let's see. So this should not hook up to each other. This is the 7. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 3. That's 7. Then we can put a piston here. Like that. Then we should be able to put an elbow here. This is not going to look great, but it should be... It should function. And we just need a pipe like that. An elbow up. Another elbow here. There. And then I should be able to put my drills here. 1, 2, 3. Just not... I might just have to do a little bit of drilling there. But that should work, because this allows me to push the piston down. This is going to clear up the area. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be far enough from that rock. Weird? Oh, yes, it does look weird, but it should work. Okay, I need to recharge again. My God. I was watching Mad Maven some time ago, where he was doing the no-suit survival. I cannot understand how he didn't go insane with just having to constantly recharge your battery. I mean, apart from having to survive outside without any oxygen and stuff, the batteries definitely went insanely quick. So now we need to put you with shared inertia tension for sure. And then we just put on the drills. Now, I don't know if we need to go that quickly again, so let's do like -3 or -1. Put the power on. And let's get this drill first clear up the site. I think we can go. Then this is going to allow us to push 10 meters below. Then we will have enough space to put a few pistons, rebuild our drills, and just completely clean out the area below, and then focus on the infinite drill. Now, I don't think this is going to be for this episode. I think I'm going to have to do some research again on what I did so I can easily build it on this one. We might actually put the program blocks here. That might not be a bad idea. All right. Let's turn you on reverse. And now you can start drilling downwards. Let's start with bringing those engines down here. Then we're going to transfer the ice over to the lower container so this can disappear as well. We're going to start with you. Now, there should be a conveyor somewhere on the bottom of this, like that. So if I do this, then we rotate these. That and that. I'm wondering if I should put oxygen tanks on that and put some more engines here instead. That might be a better idea. Let me get 1, 2, 1, 2. I also think we're gonna put our batteries here, maybe. That might not be a bad idea. We need some extra batteries, and it might be a better idea to put them under the underground as well. Two. We're looking for oxygen tanks. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we're getting some oxygen here as well. I don't think are you still grabbing cobalt? Yeah, you still are. Okay. All right. So what I want to do, I want to name these. First of all, I'm going to call this one temp. So this is going to be control panel, large. I don't need the industrial name. Car container.
Energy low.
Or horse. There we go. And then we do the same on the other side. We call that one components. And then we know where we can drop our components. There we go. But then we know the difference between those tanks when I need to transfer the ice over. And now we can transfer all the ice from here into the, I think it's a hydrogen station cargo. 11%, 53%, 72%. Now these should be all empty until these are filled up. Yeah. And these are already filled up with oxygen. Yeah. All right, good. So what I'm going to do, there's two things I need to do. As I need to probably work on some extra O2 generators. Most likely I'm going to have to put these down here to have 2 extra. And I might have to... Ow. Put a few extra here and maybe pipe them up. If I put O2 generators here, 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 and the same on the other side, and I pipe them up from the top, yeah, that should be enough to make hydrogen for sure. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You remember when I said, like, I don't know why my hydrogen tank engines don't work? Actually, I don't know if I showed this in my edit. I had some issues with the hydrogen engines that they didn't seem to provide any power. And I think the reason for that is because the batteries were already charged. So the hydrogen engines had no need to start up. So we just need more batteries. And I think we should be sorted. There we go. And then we put pipes. I'm going to work with a T. One, 2, 3, 4, and then the elbows. These should be generating even more. There's no displays on this, no? Let me just check the hydrogen tanks. Industrials. You're filling up pretty quickly now. That should clear my ice quicker, hopefully. I think I'm drilling more ice for the moment than I need. I don't know if I should put a infinite drill here. Honestly, I think it's going to be overkill. I think it's going to be overkill. All right, let's start with building this wall here and start closing off the areas. I will be using some time lapses later on, especially when I'm doing some welding, but let me place some blocks first. How many batteries? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, batteries 5. We're gonna put the warfare ones. Make sure that we can see the charge. There we go. Is this recharging now? Fully depleted in 49 minutes. Okay, so let's start now all these engines up. I will probably put a button for this. Hydrogen engine. We're gonna give this again the HS. Okay, this is a Phrygia outpost. Hydrogen engines. Hello. Let's see. Fully recharged in -8 hours. Current output, current input. Current output. This is what I don't understand. I need to turn off those the stockpile. So that these tanks can fill up. Because I think these engines do not work until they are full of fuel. I don't understand what's going on. What's going on? Why are my engines not filling up? Because it's not on. I don't know what happened. Okay. I think I might have made a mistake with my group, though. There we go. Current output 4.99. That's what we need. That means my battery fully recharged in 18 minutes. There we go. So I might have to put an event controller that turns on my engines every time my batteries run low. Alright, so what did it do right now? My god, these engines are loud. As you can see here, we got a whole bunch of engines ready. We got a whole bunch of batteries in the background there, which should now charge up with the engines. We also have some extra O2 generators, which should fill up our hydrogen tanks much quicker. Although it seems to be halted now. And I'm assuming that's because of my engines, which is okay. once my battery is filled up, in 21 minutes, diesel will no longer be needed. I think our drill is done. Yeah, we're not picking any ice out anymore. That means we can turn this all off. Turn this off. Let's do rotor lock. And off. That's good. So that's gonna be the drill. That means I can then once... Well, we're good. I don't need to bother anymore. I can start making my platform above this, so that's good. Alright. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna weld this up so this wall is done. Then we're gonna weld a floor around this hole. See if we can put a wall here as well. Yeah, that's gonna be the plan for now. So let me weld this up. Maybe I should put a time lapse for this as well. So there's a bit of a... Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we got the wall finished here. You can see we got 2 exit doors. I am considering changing this to a airlock, but not for the moment, because I need to put the vents and stuff like that, and we might have to reconsider the piping here. So this is not as important right now. We have made the circular area so that we see where the drill is passing by. That's also going to allow me then to walk around the drill when I'm outside. I'm not entirely sure. I think we're going to make an elbow here and then use that to fuel the airlock, but that's going to be for later. I'm not in a rush to do that right now. Everything should be welded up here. Everything should be welded up here as well. Yeah. So I can just do some more blocks. And then I think that's going to be it for this side of the platform. I don't want to do too much work anymore on this. We are having enough ice for the moment, more than we know what to do with it. So yeah, everything looks a little bit bland, probably. A lot of just flat walls, but as this is never going to be really viewed from this side, I didn't really want to bother about making this look nice. So that's going to be it for now. I think we can put quite some pistons down here, and we could even work maybe with the same technique now. 2 pistons down, 2 pistons up, which should allow me to drill even much deeper, and that should be enough for now. I don't think we'll ever need the amount of hydrogen we just have been generating. Right. So we still have ice in here. Let me just find the components chest and get this in here. Now, HS. This is going to take some time to get this drained in here. By the way, how are our batteries? Fully recharged in 8 seconds. Alright. Yeah, I thought so. I didn't select all of them. So this is all these engines. Safe. So if I now go to engine, peace and quiet, guys, peace and quiet. All right, none of these batteries are draining because I'm not doing hardly anything right now. One more thing I should do is grind these away and put 2 more hydrogen generators underneath there. So let's drop it in here for the moment. No. So we need an O2 generator in here. Like that. There we go. That's 2 extras. Now I just need to close off those areas with some blocks and we're finished.
Energy critical.
I am very aware of my energy being critical all the time. Alright, let's recharge. Again, for the 50 million time. 570 still, 40, 540 still in that tank before we can remove it. While we are here, what I'm going to start doing now, we're going to focus on this pipeline in the center. And we're going to bring it up to here and then connect it later so we can take all this away. I think we can really pipe this up. And as I do not seem to have any control over these conveyors, we're not even going to bother about the sorters now. This has to line up with that point. Because what I'm going to do, we're going to put the conveyor below there. I'm going to have a pipe. I'm going to have to weld this up. Oh, then we need an elbow. Yes. we go. And I have to put this on the same texture so it looks a little bit similar. Then we're going to have another pipe here. Like that. And for the moment, we're going to put a regular conveyor in here. And I think I just made a boo-boo. Let me see. Because I think I just disconnected this whole base. The question is now, is this connected to what? So if I jump in here, can I see my solar panels? I do. So you are connected to that base one way or another. Okay, good. That means I can take this away. Can make this. Oh, this I cannot take away.
Inventory full.
Yeah, I'm aware. We need an elbow here. Like that. There we go. So this is now lined up. Connect. Like that. All right, good. We'll change that later. And pipe that in there. By the way, this could be totally useless, what I'm thinking now, because this might actually open up towards this staircase down here. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to put a conveyor here, and this conveyor is probably going to be replaced later with a vent. That way we can then also just make this area airtight and have a breathable atmosphere. Alright, we're going to start with building this wall up here, all the way around. We're going to do the same with the staircase, prepare everything for that. I think I'm going to just time-lapse all of that once again, so we get through this very quickly. That's going to be the doorway, and then here we're going to put the ramp up to the next level. Alright, so see you in a bit and enjoy another time-lapse. Like that. That should be our access towards our hydrogen. That's not bad. Be happy with that. I need to do something here because I'm not happy with that ice poking through. How far is our ice? 533. Okay, I think we can transfer this all. There we go. Tank is empty.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Energy low.
Everything. Full, low, all of it. Alright. There we go. So now we have a basement. The containers are all gone. So I think what we're going to do here, we're going to extend this more. So what we're going to do, we're going to just expand this base. I think from here onwards, we're going to... Yeah, let's do it from here onwards. Something like that. That's going to be the expansion. That is going to allow us to also then get to the staircase. I might actually have to make a second wall. So I can leave this open to... Or leave this open. Yeah. I think we're good. If I drill this away a bit. Like that. Then we can put stairs there. Yeah. There we go. Because that is going to be the floor, of course. So that means that there's going to be a stair. Yeah, okay. Seven staircase that way. There we go. All right. As a access point, we can close this a little bit off, and then we have an open floor. And I just went out of power. Well, you know what? You know the story about the boy cried wolf? This is the same with this effing energy. I don't think this is going to work because, of course, we have the oxygen now full. That means I need to look into a different solution for the doors. Anyway, that's a pretty good progress we made. This is going to be the plan for next time, or maybe the episode after. Next week, we might actually focus on getting some more stuff done. So that should be the extension of the base, like that. Yeah, pretty happy with that. And then we have a nice access towards our hydrogen. Look at that. Ah. Ah. There we have the drilling facility. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it. I'm not gonna build the infrared drill here. We're just gonna build a drill with a few pistons that goes deep enough, and I think we should be okay. If I get to a point where this is not, when it gets really, really, you know, I need more ice, we can always extend it. I don't think we're gonna bother about this. So no infinite drill. There's no need for it. But I think that's going to be it for today, for this week. I hope you enjoyed what we did today. I will be back next week. The plan will be either to continue down at the drill or jump in my ship and find some more bases around, see if I can get some more blueprints. I really would like to get a projector and a welder, because that would allow me to just jump in my ship and fly towards the nacelle and start building there maybe. But that's going to be for next week. Maybe we do both, who knows, we'll see then. Thanks so much for joining. I will see you next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye for now.